All right. Can anybody see me? I've been messing around with this, trying to get everything working, and it was not for a while. I was having some trouble with getting the bit rate all set up and stuff like that. I wish it didn't immediately start going, but it does. So, all right, let's play this game. I'm playing Tony Hawk HD because I have it installed and it's available. And my capture card doesn't work, so I'm just gonna do this. Hello, everybody. I am sorry. I've been playing for about 5 minutes because I thought I was live and I was not. So I was wondering why nobody was saying anything. But yeah, I'm still learning the streaming stuff. I did not have the ability to do it for a while because my internet was about 5 megabits up or so. Now I got about 900, so I might as well get into it and give it a try. How do the sound levels feel? How am I compared to the game? I feel like it's doing all right. Yeah, Sammy, I don't want to do it to myself. It was just the easiest option as far as like actually having something to play. I could do like Session or Skater XL, and if there's a big an update to those, then maybe I will. But since they're relatively new, I'm worried about stream performance. You know, like how much processing power it's all going to take and stuff like that. Sound good? Okay. Don't want to sound like a hater, but please lose the beard. You know, I did a poll on my Instagram, and it was like 70-30 to keep it. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I was going through, I updated my site to put in a bunch of blog posts. Where's the T in this level? To make a bunch of blog posts, and I saw all the old screenshots and stuff with me without having a beard, and I feel like I kind of look weird without it at this point. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. I thought I went right over the DVD. Where is the T on this level? Okay. Oh, the T is over the half pipe. Okay. All right. Oh, why did that not want to? Okay. All right. Should I do more? I'm going to do some more. I'm going to try, okay, skate, grind the Q peeps, kickflip the pipe. Yeah, I don't remember all of the Tony Hawk 1 things. Like in Tony Hawk 2, I don't have to look. I just know what you have to do and everything. This one, not quite as much. Did I get that kickflip? I wasn't paying attention. I think I did. Okay. So I can... so I bought the Tony Hawk 3 pack, I think. So I'm hoping to get to a point where I can play some of those in this engine. I'm sure it's going to feel awful, but we'll see. Do you have Thug Pro installed? I don't think so. I had that on a laptop because I did play it for the channel, but it was a long time ago. I didn't have this computer built at the time. So, all right. Let's see. Shipping manifests. I hope you're having a good weekend too. Mine is all right. No major complaints yet. Oops, that is a wall ride that went the wrong way. I got the boxes, but I want to get... Oh, come on. This game, it had so much potential to be good. Yes, I can do a revert now, sort of. It doesn't look like one. It just looks like I'm switching positions, but, or stances, I mean. Oh, come on. I'm not going to get that on time. Yeah, I'm not sticking to the wall. It's like as soon as you go a certain distance, he just pops off by himself. Let me see if I can just get the high score real quick. Should be easy. Or no, they did update the high score to account for you being able to do manuals. All right. I don't know his Eric Costin's special tricks. Oh, come on. The Yeah, the it doesn't feel like much. Like when you land, you slide it out, you should get a sound. It should look like something. It just doesn't. It just looks like he turns around. So it's hard to tell whether you're keeping the combo going or whether you've landed and you're just switching around. So I guess we'll see. Oh, come on. I should, something I used to do in Tony Hawk 2 is I would beat the whole game without stat, like just use the default stats and never upgrade. I don't think I'm going to do that this time. All right. So that's 40,000, 50,000, 64,000. I'm just going to get the high score. I'm not going to go too crazy. No, Pip, this is not a new Tony Hawk game. This came out on the 360, I believe. But I'm playing it on Steam now. It's just something to do. Okay. So I'm going to try again to get that shipping manifest over here. Yeah, this game does feel very slow, which is why I think I need to get some stat upgrades. Oh, I actually bounced off and got that one. Good. All right, where are the rest of the shipping manifests? There was one in the corner over there. I got that one. There was one off of the rail. Did I get that? Yeah, I did. There's probably some up top. Or, no, that's cash up there. Oh, there was one that I didn't even see that I got. I hope the other one is up at the top. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Pip. I can only glance over every now and then because I am a little preoccupied at the moment. That's not a shipping manifest. I thought there was one right here that you had to wall ride for. I guess not. That's cash in there, right? Do I have mods installed? No. Oh, it's right there. Can I get there on time? Going this slow, it feels like maybe not. Okay, I got it. How did you get the hidden tape at Venice Beach without stats upgrade? That one is hard. So if you have the stats upgrade, you can hit the little table and fly up there. If you don't, you can build up speed on top of the roof. You have to have special, and you have to hit the boneless off the edge of the ramp just perfect, and you'll barely catch it. It is possible, though. You're asking what levels are in Tony Hawk HD. It's like the greatest hits of the first two games, although I bought a DLC that gives Tony Hawk 3 levels. I haven't played it since I got that. It was a long time ago, but I haven't actually played it since then, so I don't know which Tony Hawk 3 levels are in it. I bought this because it was going off of Steam. They were going to take it down, probably because the song or the character licenses or whatever were going to expire, so they're going to take the game down, and they had it on sale for like $3, I think. So yeah, you can't buy this game at this point unless you buy it on disc somewhere, of course. Okay. Yes, yeah, you're saying that they should put these versions of the stages in session. That would be cool. I don't know how that works. Like how hard is it to port an engine over from one game to another? Do you have to have mods available already? I don't really know how that works, but okay. So, oh yeah, Kickflip TC's roof. Man, I am just crawling in speed over here. Okay, I'm trying to get the bells. Maybe grab a score along the way. I don't think I'm going to get the bells because I got to go down there. And then I got to go around the corner. It's possible. We'll see. Okay, all right, here we go. That's an A. I don't need that right now. Okay. No! It's okay. I think I got time. The bells are harder on the PlayStation. There's one that... like going around the corner is really, really hard. Okay, did I get... No, I did not get high score, or 6 score. Is that enough? Yes, okay. You have extracted the airport somewhere, that's cool. Bighead Survival mode. Yeah, they tried to do a lot of weird stuff with this game. Okay, skate, Hall passes roll call rails. That seems attainable. Okay. You know, it's such an old school thing to have like 3 secret things. Like the game doesn't define what a roll call rail is. It just tells you to find them, and like as soon as you do and you know what they are, the challenge is gone. It's just kind of like this really weird way that you could have challenge in a game back in the day, but I don't think you really get away with that kind of stuff anymore. All right. Pass right here. There's another one on the quarter pipe here. Or no, is that the E? Oh no, there is one right here. Okay. I'm gonna hit up the old Gons rail. Did they fix the problems? Steph says, did you fix the problems I had with the game? This is the first time I've played this game since my review, so we're gonna find out together if they fixed any problems. I haven't had anything too terrible happen because, like, when I had the game, the first time I played it, and I did a full review for the channel, it was super glitchy. Like, the game didn't want to work very well. I was running it on a laptop, though. It was a pretty nice laptop, but still. Man, I can't even remember what I'm trying to do here. Oh, yeah, the roll call rails. Trying to talk and play is tough. And I was thinking of making a new review now that I can play it, you know, in like perfect quality and not have to worry about it, but it is what it is. I don't know if I want to bother. Okay. Did I get... I don't know if I got all the passes. I don't think I did. There's the S. The E. Oh no, where's the E? I don't even remember. Oh, it was at the quarter pipe over there, I thought. Think I can get there? I doubt it. Look at how bad my balance is. Oh boy. Okay, I did not make it there. Hey, Gooey, you're a rad dude too. Okay. I'm gonna get Skate, and then I'm gonna try the secret DVD. I don't think that's gonna be possible. What direction do you think the Neversoft team would have gone if they could have kept the license? I think they would have just had to keep trying to add in more and more and more, and it would have been bad. Like in Proving Grounds, I think they added in like all those weird slow motion modes where you're controlling your feet separately. You know, you can do like flip tricks and like manuals and grabs and all that stuff. And it's the same tricks you could do anyway, but there's just like a different way to do them now. And like, it wasn't good. It was just like they had to have a selling point. They couldn't just come out with the same game every year and try to make it feel a little bit better. You can't put that on a box as, you know, like the cool new feature. It has to do something new. So I don't know. I think the best thing you could do now is something like this, you know, like a remaster of some of the older games, and that's it. I don't know if there's really a way forward for the Tony Hawk series without just completely restarting. All right, let's switch stances around because I'm Eric Costin, so I should be goofy. All right, I have special. What are the chances I make this jump? Oh, the chances were pretty good. Okay, cool. I wish this was backward compatible. This version, you're not really missing out. Okay, I'm going to end that run because, yeah, I'm not going to get all the cash. I'm not going for 100% run here. I'm just kind of messing around. Hangar. Oh yeah, let's look at the levels. Yeah, I don't, I don't see any Tony Hawk 3 levels that I bought as the DLC. But they might not, or they're not in career. I think they're just in free skate or something like that. I like Proving Ground. Yeah, Proving Ground. I mean, it's not the worst game ever. I strongly disliked it at the time, but I have played so much worse stuff now that it's. I don't know, it's like, I kind of feel like going back and playing some of the bad Tony Hawk games because they're still really good compared to, like, you know, Skateboard Madness and all this other trash I've been playing. that even not good Tony Hawk games have something going for them. Okay. The hang time gap. I need to do something about my speed. It's awful. Oh, that was supposed to be a nose grind. I don't know how I did a tail slide. That's like the opposite button. Nose grind. Okay. Okay. I must have got that one already. Okay. Clearing this way. I used to be able to do this whole stage in one run, cash and everything, but I'm just having a chill time today. I'm not trying to do it perfect or anything. Just kind of messing around. Okay. Got the DVD. Is this better than Tony Hawk 5? Yes and no. It's better because the stages and everything are better, but it's worse because it's Tony Hawk 2 and it should be amazing and it's only okay. Wow, I fell through the earth right there. Not great. I was doing fairly well until then. Okay, where's that A? I gotta get that A. Come on. I can't see it. You gotta give me a little bit of leeway. Okay, I'm not gonna get skate. That's okay. That's all right. I might as well try to go for the score though. What's the control for the fandangle? I don't even know. Oh, got greedy. Anything but Tony Hawk 5. Yes, I agree. Just the stuff that it makes you do. Okay, skate and score. That should be no big deal. The stuff that it makes you do is just not fun. You know, like there's the one level where you're at like a ski resort and you just grind on the wires and you got to find stuff, but they're hidden, kind of. But like I don't know. It's just they forgot to add in fun. Just because something is difficult, it can still be like tedious and annoying and not at all fun. But yeah, they didn't really go for that. All right. It isn't worse than a series if you've played motion. I have not played motion though. So that is on the DS and it's got a Game Boy Advance like motion sensor cart. Is that the one I'm thinking of? I have a 3DS, so I don't have an easy way to play that one or record it if I did. Being that it has the motion, you can't play it on your computer. Like you have to play it on original hardware. But you know something that keeps happening. If you saw right there, my the balance meter will like switch. You know, like if you're doing a nose manual, you can't lean too far back because like you'll just land, you won't bail. But it'll switch which one is okay. Oh man, I did a fandang on accident. I didn't even pay attention when I hit. But it'll like switch which way is safe and which way makes you bail. It's kind of weird. Also, the wall rides don't really work. All right, that was the 6th score. Let us move on. Left down grind. Okay. All right. Thank you. I will try that next time. Skate on the DS was the bomb. I played Skate on the DS, and it's okay. It's okay. The Mall, one of my least favorite levels. I don't like any of the directional games or stages where like you have to go in order because you know if you miss something, there's not a clear path to go get it. You've got to restart all the way. Now, in this one, I believe they fixed an issue where if you get to the end, it'll start you over at the beginning. In the original version, if you get to the end, it's just, you're done. So, it is a little bit better. Okay. Did you guys say it was down left for the Fandango? Because it's not. What is that? Oh, a game box? Okay. So I need game boxes, I need skates, I need to break some barriers, I think. And this game is also weird because they've had like sponsorship stuff. Like I think that's a Ford car. Oh, come on. Not having a great run. This gap is really hard in this version, like with the big drop and all that. Like having Tony Hawk 2 physics in this level makes it a little bit difficult. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get skate. I'm supposed to break through those. I think I probably missed a few though, but I might. Oh, I'm running out of time. Oh, okay. It came froze for a second on me there. This game is quite old, and my computer is quite good. I should not be having problems running this game, even with the stream going. Okay, so I got skates. I got... Oh, is there a trick I'm supposed to... Oh, come on, I can't give me my goals on the screen here. I remember there is a version of the game where you're supposed to do a specific trick down the stairs at the end, but I think that was one of the remake versions. Like playing Thug Pro. Thug Pro is really cool, but well, I fell through the level twice so far in this playthrough. All right, there is one of these up here, I know. Oh, that was only 4. Dang it. That sucks. I'm not going to be able to get all of those. Okay, so this time I'm going to get score. Oh, special trick. Yeah, so I do have to do a special trick there. Grind escalators, shatter directories. Hi, Peyton. Okay, so I'm going to go down. Okay, I'm going to try to get the directories. I got to grind the escalators. Come on, I can't. Did that count? It did. Okay, cool. Go up here. Oh, why is there a little gap there? All right. Where is this an escalator over here? Yes. Did that count? It did. There's a yes, directory is here. You never knew I had trick tips from 2005. I did, yeah. Did a no comply, a couple other things. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. I had a camera that I borrowed from school. Well, no, I was using an old tape camera at the time that I was trying to film with, and it was very difficult. I had to buy a capture card and like hook up a VCR to my computer and do this whole thing. But I have decades of footage of random stuff at this point. Okay, I missed an escalator, didn't I? Oh man, I either got to do the directories or the escalators. That was a little bit of a whoopsie. Are you trying to go for all of the goals? No, I am trying to just mess around and have a good day. Okay, I don't know my special flip tricks. Okay, all right. Let's retry. I'm gonna go for the escalators. Should be easy. And we'll see. You think my trick tips are better than Braille? Well, thank you. I haven't seen any Braille trick tips, so I don't know if that's possible or not. My secret for making trick tips is to not be very good at the trick. So when you run into every possible problem and you've spent years just barely being able to get by doing the trick, and then you finally get it, it's a little bit easier to talk about all the problems. If you're actually really, really good, then it's harder to teach something. So I watched the Transworld trick tips back in the day, and they would use like the person who's best at this trick to show it off, with whatever that trick happens to be. Oh, I thought that was one of the escalators right there. That is not an escalator. I screwed up. But the problem is, oh, that is an escalator. But that doesn't, whatever. Let me grind that and see what happens. But if you're amazing at the trick, you don't think about it. You just do it. And so it's really hard to break down what's actually happening in a trick. Hey, all right, it was. Can I see what my flip tricks are? I cannot. Well, that's unfortunate. Let me figure out what his special flip trick is. It's not left, right, not up, down, not down, up. Let me try up, left. No, left, down, right, right, up. Okay. Oh, I don't have special anymore. Dang it. Okay, I do not have special. I'm in trouble here. Okay, all right. What are my special flip tricks? Do I have special flip tricks? Come on, man. I don't know. I'm playing with a controller. Down, up. I don't know if it is. Well, maybe it is. I might not have had special when I tried it. I just hate this level so much. I might just do the 6 score and then call it a day on this one. Although I'll try to figure out my special trick while I'm getting the 6 score. That's what I'll do. I will try down, up, but I really don't believe you. Okay, down, up. Nope, that's a pop shove it. Up, down. Left, right. Right, left. Fandangle. That was right down, I think. Yeah, right down is Fandangle. I know there is a game box right there. I'm not even going to bother. Oh, good. That counted. Cool. 6 score. Going to be no problem. Do I have a favorite pro? Not really. It just changes like every day. You know, I see someone do something ridiculous and they're amazing, and then this guy does something ridiculous, like, I don't know, whatever. Although it's hard not to say my boy Rodney Mullen is always going to be huge inspiration and everything, so. But my actual current favorite active pro skater, I don't really have one. Okay. High score, good enough. Let's get out of here. Keenan Milton, like, there's not a ton about him out there because I ran into, I unlocked an invert, wow. I have done research on him for, when it was tangential to other types of videos. And do I actually have to hit control to buy stats? I'm using a controller here. Oh, okay. He didn't have a super long career or anything, and like, I don't know. I don't know if I would have a whole lot to say about him. Did I do? Oh, good. Yeah, I never bother with lip balance. Rail balance, manual balance are the big ones. Man, I got a lot of money. Accept? Nope. Enter to accept? What? Do I hit control again? There we go. Okay. Continue. We're going to go to Venice Beach. Chad Muska. Yeah. Chad Muska's awesome. I should do one on him. We'll see. I'm of two minds about those. Like, sometimes I want to contact the person and like catch up with them if possible. Like, I'm just some dude on YouTube. Nobody cares. I don't have like connections or anything. But it would be cool to actually try to talk to the people sometimes. But on the other hand, if I do that, then it's harder to do like a super honest video about, all the terrible things they did, So, I don't know. It seems like that would be a different style of video. Yeah, that secret tape is my least favorite by far. Because even though I bought a ton of stats, it is not the easiest thing to do. Okay, so I need to tail slide that. I still feel like I'm just crawling. Like, I bought speed. That feels a little bit better. All right, tail slide. Cool. Maybe I'll spend the rest of my minute getting my score. Protect your journalistic integrity. Yeah, like it's not that I couldn't do a video where I talked about like this terrible stuff in the person's history and then also talk to them at the end, but I would just feel like really guilty, like I betrayed them. Like I'm not a journalist. Like I can't be mean to people that I personally know. So as long as I don't personally know them, like, it's cool, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. What are the chances of me getting skate? Where's the E? It's over... Oh, no. It's not over there. I'm not gonna get it. I thought it's up on the roof, I think, right? Yeah, it's over there. Got some speed. I might be able to get over there. Oh, I might be able to get over there. It's looking unlikely, but I'm gonna try. Come on. Tic-tac or something. Come on. Oh, alright, whatever. Grinding really halts your momentum. Weirdly, because in the classic versions of these games, every time you would land in a grind again, it would give you a little speed boost. So like that's a way to build speed, is to like grind and then jump and then grind again and grind and grind again, and suddenly you're going a million miles an hour. But yeah, okay, let's try this one again. Kickflip 5-0. Okay, let's see if I can. Oh crap. Oh yeah, the magic bum. I gotta do that. Okay, there is the A. T is over there. Can you boneless that, Eric? Frostin. Okay. Alright, did I get... No, I did not get the score last time. I'll do that this time. Maybe. Oh, come on. Yeah, like trying to, yeah, like doing a wall ride up to a grind or something will stop you a lot of times in this game. Does not feel great. Okay, I need, what am I gonna need, like 200,000 or something like that? That seems pretty doable. You know, one thing I really think was a good addition to the later games is being able to build up special while you're in a combo. You know, like if you, like I felt like I should be able to do the old fandangle. Okay. Of course, my style of doing high scores is just going like 1 mile an hour and doing a million tricks. That's just like more like my actual skating than trying to hit gaps and stuff like that. Okay, come on. Let's grind this. No, come on, 2, 2, 1. Oh, come on, get up there. Yep, I screwed it up. Okay, should I try? I'm gonna do the magic bum. That's what I'm gonna do. What if Rockstar made another skateboarding game? I mean, what if Rockstar made... Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they could pull it off. I don't want like the super in-depth version, like the super in-depth skateboarding game where, oh, is he not gonna disappear? Where you have to like change out your bushings when your truck starts to squeak too much, you know, like that level of extreme detail. Could be interesting. I don't really want to play that though. Like there's lots of like super hardcore sim. Oh, I thought he went there next. Dang it! Is he over by the rail? Because he's not there. He's not at the other one. Yeah, he's down. He's down by that handrail, isn't he? But yeah, like these days, there's lots of games that are just super hardcore, like every little detail. So I'm trying to die just so I can like get back to the beginning quicker. Okay, so he's gonna be over where I was last time. Okay, so he's here, and then he's over there. I remember things sometimes. You know, he used to talk to you, now he's just burping. Like, come on. He's a character. You can't just take his lines. There we go. Oh, burp. Well, that time he farted, so I guess we're okay. All right, I can revert because I have Tony Hawk 3 somehow. What do I need? 250,000. Okay. Okay, so I just need, I'm at about 20,000 on this. Uh-oh, no. Oh, hey, all right. Whew, that was close. How can anyone play this trash? Yeah, I don't know. Extreme boredom is how I'm doing it. Should I do more in this level? I'll do these spray cans. I really don't want to do the VB transfers. Those are tough, and the physics in this game make it so you just like, if you air out of the side of a quarter pipe, sometimes it just freaks out, and I don't really want to deal with that. Although I have been relatively glitch-free as far as like it really messing with me. There are times where I've fallen through the ground and I just immediately am back at, back up on top. But sometimes you fall, you hit the ground, and you're like waist deep in the ground. But nothing that's actually breaking the gameplay at the moment. Is there a can over here? I don't remember. That's one of the transfers. No, there isn't. Okay. Trick selections are so dull. Yeah. I think about like which tricks made it into the game and what effect that had on people, because like I remember when I was in high school, if a trick wasn't in the Tony Hawk games, it wasn't a real trick. Like you'd be made fun of for doing this trick, like a Casper flip or something like that. Since they weren't in the games, it's not like a real trick, and you're weird for trying it. But I think they're just designed because of, like if left is kickflip and down is well, frontside shove it for Costin, but if that's the case, then the button between them, if you hit the diagonal, it should be both. Like it's not designed to show off the most cool skateboarding tricks. It's designed to make sense. Okay. Level select. The original THPS had sex changes. It sure did. I think there are unlockable in 2, but I don't think anyone has it by default. Okay. DVD, collect skate. Getting the secret DVD in this level sucks, and I hate it so much. I'm probably not going to do that. Okay, so there's all of these. Yes. There's one more on this, I think. Or no. Manual through puddles? That's not one of the original goals. Okay. Because there were no manuals in Tony Hawk 1. Get that. I can grind that pipe. Man, what? Speaking of having a glitch-free experience so far. Okay. Oh boy. There's another weird one. Open the valves. Get the box. No, boxes weren't a thing. They were just there. Okay. Dang it. Missed that. These are Thug 2 goals. Okay. I don't remember. I've played them all. Oh, come on. I missed that. I played them all, but I don't necessarily remember all that stuff. Okay. Where was that T? Come on. Ah. It feels so weird. Like, I can't slow down and stop and turn around. Ugh. And I don't know why I keep manualing. No. Okay. All right. Turn. No. It was here, right? Yes. Oh, I don't have the S or the K. Well, that's all right. Ugh. I am fighting with it in this level. Okay. So I'm trying to go up here. Because this is where the E is, I believe. Yes. Okay. I'll grab some cash. And then there's an unlandable drop here. Oh, I did land it. Wow, look at that. Okay. So S and K are somewhere. There's S. Okay. Uh-oh. Where's the K? It's not up there, I don't think. Oh, there it is. Oh, ho, ho, I did something. Oh, I was doing a manual, but it didn't count it as being the combo, so it just like stopped it. Okay. I did not get a lot done that time. Pipe wrenches, valves. I could try pipe wrenches and valves, I guess. Is the cash supposed... I don't... Yeah, the cash does not look like American money at all, but I think the concept is just that they look different based on the value without having to look at it. And I feel like there was something on that pipe, but I don't think there is. The colors might be like the same as a board game or something. All right. Okay, stop. One leg is sunk in the ground. Turn around. Come on, here we go. There's nothing on this one, but I need the valve on... Nope, not that one. I hate this level. I really do. There it is. Okay. So that was a valve. Is there one up here? No, but there is one on that pipe. And I missed it. I might just skip this one, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Stop. No. No. Bad. Come on, Eric. Quit being like that. Okay. I don't remember. Is there a valve up here? I don't think so. Ugh. Where am I? Where? Okay. There. I saw a pipe. There we go. Pipe wrench. There's a valve up here. I know where one more is. I must have missed one. Tony Hawk 2 or Tony Hawk American Wasteland or Underground 2. Underground 2. I really disliked that one when it came out because of like it all being like stupid. Oh man, I missed that. Because it all being like stupid stuff that isn't skateboard related. But going back and playing it, it's actually pretty good. Like the physics and the way it feels and everything. Complete 6 goals in Venice. Oh, okay. Oh, I need to do... Okay, so in the originals, it was cash-based. It wasn't how many you did in the previous level. Okay, so I have to do 6 goals in Downhill Jam. I can do the scores. I can try the valves again. I just don't enjoy searching for them. Yeah, like sometimes when they add stuff, like you could do Burt slides, I think. I'm just going to retry. They added in Burt slides and stuff like that, and it was like, sure, you could just not do them, but, you know, you might do it on accident. There's a control for it, you know, like you can't avoid it being in the game. And they were really reaching. Nope, there was a valve right there. Okay, all right. Valve. Cool. I wish you could actually land some stuff in this game. Okay, there's not one on there, but there's one up there. And I know where one more is at the end, but I think I'm missing one in the middle. Drop the old dangle on you. You catch my meaning. Okay. Oh yeah, it's at top. It's at the top of the second part. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now, I just have to grab this one over here, and then go for the score, and I will be good to go. Finally. Okay. Score time. Drop the fandangle on him. Oh, come on. I just clipped through. I don't think I actually bailed that. Okay. Send some support. Thank you, Revamp Skunk. I hope people haven't been sending super chats because I have not seen any until then. But thank you very much. Appreciate it. The story is annoying. Yeah. So, like, in Thug 2, the story is not good. It's kind of annoying. But, like, at the same time, going back and playing it, you can't tell the same story over and over again. Like, kid from a small town decides he's going to be the best skater in the world, and then he is, you know, because he believed in himself and blah, blah, blah. So, in a way, I don't hate that they did that. Okay, I'm going to have to do one more run of this. Yeah, there is a lot with that you can't land for the big drops. Yeah. Because it's downhill, so like if you did a good job and you had lots of speed, there's case in point. If you did a good job and you managed your speed well and you hit a gap going really fast, it punishes you by not allowing you to roll away from it, which is infuriating when you're trying to put together combos and get high scores, or just in general. Well, I'm in trouble here. I don't think there's a way to save yourself in this version. Where am I? Come on. All right. Okay. What do I need? I just need 150. No, I need to get the 6 score. That's got to be like 300 probably, because the last one was 250, I believe. I should spin more. Come on, like that wasn't my fault. I landed straight and everything was fine, and I just fell into the ground. Okay. Yeah, people are talking about the soundtrack in the original games. Yes, it was great. This one has an okay soundtrack. I, of course, have to have it turned off because YouTube and copyrights and whatnot, but there we go. Okay, so what do I need? 300,000. I need 32,000 more. That is doable. Here we go. I need 11,000. Come on. 6,000, 7,000. That'll do it. Okay, 6 score, finally. End run. Get me out of here. You can press... Yeah, so you can... Templeton says you can press the X when you land to land the high jump, or the big drop. And you can, but like landing that and doing it in a manual is a little bit tougher. But more importantly, in this game, if you hit the ground going that fast, you might clip through it, and then you'll bail no matter what anyway. So, not the best. Okay, so what am I doing in this level? This was a contest level, so I don't know all the locations of stuff, because there originally wasn't stuff in here. Alright, competition medals, a high score, of course. There's thunder when I land things, which is kind of cool. Alright, here's another one. Okay, here's another one. Oh, I have to fly off of that. Alright, here we go. This one has some really tough gaps you have to do in the original version, like grinding that to get the cache that's on top of it. I think there's a cache and an S there because they were lazy and couldn't find 2 different places. Yeah, to make that gap and grind that wire is pretty tough. Like trying to transfer out of a quarter pipe at all is a little bit tough, but yeah, and then I just went through it. Okay, so that's not cool. I don't know if I have time in the run to get it anyway. I'm just going to check out what's in the hidden area down here. If it's just money, or it might be a secret tape or something down here. Ugh, come on. Don't bounce off things, please. I need you to go this way. Oh, yeah, and they fixed that. So in the PlayStation 1 version, there is a corner, because it's not perfectly round, because it was PS1. There is a corner right in the front of that fountain, and so you can't fly straight over it. You either glance off to the left or the right. So, whatever. Okay, I think that was mildly successful. I'm going to try to get skate next time. How close am I to... Oh, that's just high score. I still need the pro and sick. I'll throw an attempt at it. Oh, well, okay. So I'm going to try skate, grab trick over the Lil 4, nose blunt, 3 tables, grab trick the Lil 4. Okay. 3 tables. So there's one right here. Come on, that was not a nose blunt. That was not a nose blunt either. I swear I hit up. How did I do a Smith? Come on. I hit up twice. How am I not doing nose blunts? Here we go. Up, up. Okay, did they change the control? Why can't I do a nose blunt? That's so weird. Okay, here we go. I can't do anything other than a nose grind on this thing. There we go. Ridiculous. Come on. Not cool, game. Okay, there's a table right here. Nose blunt. Nope, nose grind. Come on. Here we go. Nose blunt. There. Cool. Alright. Now let me see if I can get skate. You know what? I might as well just retry if I'm going to change what thing I'm doing. Okay. So I got an air out of there. There's an A up here. He's got, if you look really closely when I do a grab, he's got this really crazy look on his face. Like his mouth is wide open. He looks like he's screaming. It's pretty great. Okay. So I got that. Now I gotta do this really hard gap over here that I hate. Here we go. It also seems sometimes like it's dependent on how good your stats are. Like if you might fly out too far, you know, to grind this wire up here. Come on. Best THPS game in my opinion, 2 or 3. I go back and forth on it. I have more nostalgia for 2, but that's not a fair way to answer the question. I just think 2 is so classic. There's not a lot of meaning. Come on. I'm not going to be able to get this, am I? There's not a lot of, like, fat that has to be trimmed from 2. It's really, really good. 3 is super stable as well. I didn't like the way some of the tricks looked as much. I'm screwed. I'm not going to be able to get that. I didn't like how some of the tricks looked quite as much in that one, but it's still, like, the way that it plays and feels is really, really good. Oh, boy. Okay. I don't even know where the S is. Oh, it's probably up here. Something's up there. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Got 25 seconds. What are the chances? Chances are pretty low. Okay. No, stop doing that, Eric. I'm so mad at you. Maybe I need more speed. Here's my last shot. Nope. I somehow did a gap into a lip trick, though. I don't know if that's even possible. I'm playing 2X right now, and I can't for the life of me get the cash icon that's up there. Yeah, I know. It's the worst. And they put 2 things on there in this version. Okay, so I'm going to start with that. So you can't, like, transfer because you just go through it. So you have to, like, transfer at an angle so that you happen to land right on top of it. It's, like, the only thing where there's actual physics involved somehow. But then sometimes you just fly a million miles away for no reason. I don't know of a better way to get that. I think this is the last level in the game, though. There was nothing else on the screen. Which I'm not thrilled about. Okay. What else do I have to do in this game? Will it tell me when I retry? No, it won't. Okay, I'm just gonna get the high score. See what else there is to do in this level. Right. Oh yeah, the speakers. I can probably do the speakers. Okay, destroy 5 speakers. Okay. I don't know where those are, but I'm gonna find them. There's one. Die, speaker. I see one over there. Okay. Is there any more? There's gotta be one over here, right? Yep. Is that a speaker? I think that's a speaker. Okay, there wasn't one down. Oh, and there's speakers as part of the level, and those don't count. Okay, good to know. Where is the last one? Uh-oh. Am I gonna get it? Should I give up and just go for the score? Maybe. Come on. I'm only at pro score. I'm not doing great. It's probably down in the secret area, isn't it? Okay. I need 100. Oh, that's 170,000. That's a lot. Okay. Special tricks are good. I wish I knew what the rest of my special tricks were. Sometimes you just land stuff when you didn't intend to. I didn't intend to finish that combo there, but it just happened. Also, I'm not spinning much in this game. I'm just kind of doing straight airs because the spinning, it feels weird. Like you slow down to a stop. Oh, I got it. Nice. I slow down to a stop, and it doesn't really work. Okay. I'm going to try those speakers again. I'm going to go straight for the underground area and see if it's there, and then that might be it for this level because I don't want to mess with that S all day. And then we'll see if that's the end, because I think this was all that was in the career mode list. If that's the case, I'm going to try to show you the Tony Hawk 3 levels. That's a barrel. That's not a speaker. Oh, there is no speaker in here. That's bad news. Come on. You had to put a ceiling on there so I can get caught on it? Who benefited from that? Okay. All right. 3 speakers. There was one more. Did I get that one? Yeah, I got that one. There's one over here. Okay. All right. Is there one over this way? There wasn't one on top, was there? I don't think so. There's just the S up there, yeah. That doesn't have one, that doesn't have one. Is it down in the bottom, just sitting there? No? Is it over here? No? Where is it, dude? This isn't that big of a level. Is this in the corner? No. It's not there. It's not here. Oh, it's up there. Okay, cool. Just gotta hit it from the other side. I think I got time for that. Keep my special alive. And then hit that. Oh, did it. And then I died. Cool. It's sad this isn't a comp level. Yeah, there isn't competitions in this version of the game, which in a way I don't mind because it gives you a different experience, you know? Because it's not like the original games don't exist anymore, so like they might as well give you something different to do. But yeah, all the choices they made in this game are wrong, basically. Okay, so I think I did everything in the career mode. This is the first time I've played this version of the game on this computer, so I had no previous saves or anything like that. It doesn't say you won. It doesn't show you a video. It's just kind of over. That's it. So, where do I get the... Can I get the Tony Hawk 3 levels somewhere? I can do reverts. I bought them. Oops, I started another level. So they were not in there, right? And run. Let's go to the level select. I don't know if you have to unlock them somehow. I don't know. That kind of sucks. Yeah, they're not there. So I'm going to do, let me try Hawkman. No, Bighead Survival. And I'm going to do it in school too. Yeah. So it's Bighead Survival is your head gets bigger and bigger while you are not doing tricks. So like you have to land combos, keep your score going to keep your head from exploding. It's a very weird concept. There is a percentage in the corner so you know how close you are. It counts faster the longer you've been playing. So you basically have to be consistent in landing good combos is what this mode is about. It's very whatever. Like, it's great that they added something new and it's not terrible. but it's not particularly interesting either. I want to hear the man say what his specials would be. I would have semi-flips, so I can actually do those, and that was a special trick in Tony Hawk 4. I don't know what else. Casper flips I think are just regular tricks in the Tony Hawk game at this point. Maybe Casper flip though. Plasma spin. They would all be flip tricks. I don't think anyone had, or maybe freestyle, because you could do like a manual as a special trick. Maybe, I don't really do truck stands a lot. I don't know. Probably some kind of Casper thing. I would have Caspers, and Casper flips would be two of my special tricks. Plasma spins, semi-flips. I think that would cover it. Okay. You know, it feels like I'm about to die. Oh, well, now I am about to die. Land it. No, my head's at okay. My head was at 100%, and then it didn't work. Oh, that wasn't good enough? Oh, yeah, try it again. Yeah, they added, so there was a Tony Hawk 3 DLC where they added in the revert. I don't know if you could get the revert without the DLC, because someone was saying that it was a patch. That may be the case. I don't know. But I do have the DLC, and it doesn't appear to be activated or whatever. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay. Time to get started on my Tony Hawk fan game. Yeah, do a fan. That would be really cool. I don't know if it's possible to take like Tony Hawk. What's the best engine to work with in Tony Hawk? I would probably do like a Tony Hawk 3 fan mod and make, like Tony Hawk 3X. And I would want to use that as a basis to build a new game off of. Like I was saying, Thug 2 feels good, but I still think it's better, more tight without any of that stuff. If you could do Tony Hawk 3, there's probably, I think there was a PC version of 3. Yeah, there was. Do a fan mod of Tony Hawk 3 for PC, where you add in a whole new stages and goals and all that stuff. Put in new skaters in it and everything. I think that would be awesome. I'd play that every day. It might be more practical to do that. Tony Hawk 3 is flat landless and meh. I was just going to say, I think using Thug Pro as a basis for the game would make more sense. Oh, man. I'm screwed again. Gotta land that. Oh, I'm already at 100. I'm screwed. So I hit 100, and it still takes a little while. Frogbert, I honestly like 4's engine. I like 4 as well, but I think having all the character moments where you gotta talk to people and all that, I don't like that. I like to just play the game, just kick back and do like a run through it. Because with that type of stuff, with all the story modes and all that type of thing, it's only interesting the first time you play. Once you've beaten the game and you've seen all that stuff, it doesn't really matter what this person says or what the excuse for you collecting this or that thing is. It doesn't. Oh, I'm screwed. It just kind of loses all of its interest immediately. And when the voice acting and the character models and all that are terrible anyway, I just don't get much out of that. I thought 4 was great when it came out. That one was my favorite for a long time. But when I went back and played the whole series for the channel, it didn't hold up as well as some of the other ones did, in my opinion. Yeah, the psychotic leprechaun. That the bikes in Thaw were good. It was not bad, yeah, because I think they play differently. You use the joystick to spin the bike, and then the other joystick for your person. So doing bar spins and tail whips and stuff. It wasn't hit left square, it was had physics control and everything. That was pretty good, but to make a Tony Hawk fan game, I would cut out all of the other vehicles and the cars and the bikes and all that stuff and just have a really focused skateboarding game. I think that would be pretty sweet. I wish I looked at how long I had to go for the gold in this level. I have not really been paying attention. Oh, Texas Gamer is working on making something in Unity. If anyone can help, check out that comment. That would be cool. I have seen there was somebody who is making... They're starting with Proving Ground, I believe, as a basis and building a new arcade skateboarding game off of that. Oh, why is my head so shiny? That was gross. That kind of grossed me out. That was very inhuman. I should stop doing 360 flips over and over and over. I keep doing the same trick. But yeah, I saw somebody is using Proving Ground as a basis to build a new game, and they were saying like it makes more sense to try to fix the things that were wrong with Proving Ground than to try to make a new game. And I think that makes sense. Like, if you could just tighten up the physics and the problems that it had, you'd be in pretty good shape. Okay, so I went up to 100%, and I landed my combo and I didn't die. So I think I can maybe... Oh, okay. That was good timing. I lost my combo right there, but I'm good. Bighead 6 score. Okay, cool. Oh, so weird. The missions where you skate around and push people are the worst. Yeah, there's a lot of junk in those games, but if you take that engine as a fan and you build good stuff where you're not trying to push a new feature to sell it, you're just trying to make like good classic Tony Hawk games, it may be possible. It's not my favorite engine, but whatever, it is what it is. Forrest says, didn't realize how similar this and Pro Skater 5 are. Yeah, they're very similar. It's weird because 5 actually feels more glitchy than this, even though it's newer. I don't know how that is the case, but it is. So I'm going to try, what am I going to try? I'm going to try Hawkman mode. Hawkman is also in 5, I believe, where you have to collect like glowing balls, but you have to do them during the right kind of trick. Okay, so the green must be manuals. It doesn't actually tell you. Yellow is grinds. So it's a way to kind of like teach you the lines in the level, I guess. Okay. Alright, it's hard to actually see where you're supposed to go, though, which is why I picked a small level to do it. Okay, this is a manual one. Okay, so I got one more air one. That's probably over the helicopter, if I had to guess. You can't... Oh, my time... Oh, this is like one combo, that's right. Yeah. I mean, to do it in sick, you basically have to do it in one combo. I'm gonna feel out the level. I'm gonna look around and see what I have to do, and then I'm gonna give it a retry in a minute. I don't see that other red anywhere, though. Okay, so there's those. There's 5 more? Where's there 5 more? There's nothing over here. Oh, up there. Right. Okay. All right. Let me try this again. Why don't you play Thug Pro? I don't have it installed on this computer. I had it installed on my laptop when I did the channel review of that. See, I gotta turn around and get speed after that. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do that. I had a physical copy of Tony Hawk Underground 2 to install it over. I don't have that right now. I'm sure I can procure a copy somehow, but I just haven't at the moment. Oh. I think I have to manual, right? It's not just rolling. Yeah, okay. Get some speed. Manual. And then... Okay, cool. Six score loss, that's okay. Okay, I did it. I did it. And then the game just doesn't care for a while. It just kind of lets you sit. Okay, let's do another level. There's like nothing else to do in this game. I've basically done everything that's interesting. I'm gonna try. Man, this is a very limited selection here. I don't want to do them all because I hate it. I just did Venice Beach for the other mode. I guess I'll do Marseille. Can you just put Thug 2 for the PS2 in your PC and play it? No, no, you can't. Okay. Bobby B. Yeah. Okay. All right. What am I doing here? Do I have to grind? Okay. Here we go. So in the originals, you can ollie and land back in a grind, and you would, well, and you would gain speed. In this one, you miss. Okay, so I am expected to go up here first. Okay, cool. Here we go. Oh, man, this is hard. Oh, you're going to start me over way over here? I don't know if I can get up to that fence any other way. I might have to start over all the way. Because you can't wall ride on a fence. Yeah, okay. Surprisingly, you can't wall ride on a chain link fence. I mean, it's Tony Hawk. Like, it doesn't have to make sense. So my stats are pretty good. I only upgraded them once, though. So maybe... Oh, come on. Can I get that elsewhere? Oh, did that count? I think that counted. I heard it. Okay, here we go. Do a front crookie monster. Oh, I missed one. Dang it. Back crookie monster. Okay, turn around quick. Don't catch on anything. I caught on everything. Okay. Yeah, this mode is not bad. Like it gives you a different type of challenge than you get in the other games. Okay, land that real quick, and then I can get that. Come back around. I'm grinding this. And air. Okay. 6 score loss. That's okay. I think I'm almost done, unless I miss something. So I'll have a pretty good pro score. Okay, cool. Play the SSX reboot. I bought that on my PS3. And I have not actually tried it. It does not look that great to me, but it is what it is. Okay, I feel like I should do at least one more. Because I'm having fun. I just don't have anything left to do in the game. Okay. Let's try School 2 Hawkman. I know I just played School 2, but it is the best level ever, and so I'm going to do that. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it gave me an alternate start location. That's interesting. Manual, pop up. Okay, cool, cool. Am I still going this way, or was I supposed to turn? Oh. Okay, so I'm only in this area. That's interesting. Okay. That makes sense. Because there's some levels that are so big that you wouldn't be able to get through it in the amount of time that it likes you to spend. Okay. Drop into manual, pop back up into the grind, turn. Grind over here, air, grind, grind, grind. Okay, turn again. I see all those blue pellets. I'm not sure when in the run I'm supposed to get to them. Uh-oh, that was bad. Ah, I missed that one. How much time do I have on this one? Oh, the doors for the lockers actually pop off in this mode. That's kind of interesting. How do I get up there that easily? Okay, manual, turn around. Oh, I can't turn that fast. This is hard. I don't know what the routing is supposed to be like. Can I drop down? No, I can't drop down under that. Oh, you can't grind around the corner. Come on, what is this? Skate 2? Alright. Man, I'm getting killed on this one. Okay. Manual. Nollie. Or was that fakey? Okay. So how do I get up there? The only way I know how to get up there is by wall riding up here and not glitching, which doesn't appear to be an option. Oh, I don't know how to get up there without doing that trick, and it doesn't seem to like it. Okay. You know what? I might not be able to do this one. I'm just going to mess around, see if I can figure out how to do everything, and then give it another shot after I do that. Okay, so wall ride up, which you might just miss. You might grind instead of wall ride there. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, and then you have to grind all the way around. Okay. I see what you're supposed to do. It's just really hard. Lucas says, imagine a Tony Hawk style skateboarding game in anime style. There was one I just did called Yanya Kabbalista, which is an anime style. The game is terrible. There was also a cartoon one, like just generic cartoon, Go-Go Hypergrind, and that one was also bad. If it was good, I mean, I'd play it too. I'm not a huge fan of weird Japanese pervy anime, but I'd play any good skateboarding game. I don't really care. I do like, oh, come on, man. Give me a little more speed through that jump. I do like the concept of a game that has its own style and is not just a rip-off of something else. Okay. I mean, in the graphics, like, it doesn't have to look like every other generic real-life thing. It could be, like, interesting from a design perspective. Okay. Come on. This is hard. I remember beating this before. Since I've tried it a couple times now, I do remember first time I played this game for the channel, I did actually beat this whole thing, and it sucked. This one was really hard. So, like, I don't know when in the run I'm supposed to get that, but now I gotta come over here, I gotta do this, and I gotta perfectly wall ride. I missed one of them, but too bad, because you only have one shot, you gotta do it perfectly. And I've never made that wall ride. That is hard. Let me try it again. Okay. Yep, missed that pellet again. And did a grind again. Yeah, like, that sucks. I'm not gonna get this one. Play the game Airblade for PS2. I have it. And it was on my list. I'm just gonna not bother with that. That game is on my list. It seems interesting, but there was a time when I played snowboarding games, and nobody watched it. So it's like, if anything, if it's not strictly skateboarding, the videos don't do very well, which doesn't mean I won't do it. Like, it's not all about popularity and money and stuff, but, like, I don't want to fill up my feed with stuff that nobody cares about, you know? What's the best soundtrack in the Tony Hawk series? It's tough. I want to say 2, but I just love 2 so much that you could ask me, like, what's the best anything in a Tony Hawk series, and I'm probably going to find a way to say 2. The soundtrack in 2 is genuinely great. The ones in, I think 4 was good, and it was really big. Like, there are a lot of different songs in there, lots of different genres. Like, there's something that you're going to like in there. There's a song by Chad Muska. I think there's 2 of them, actually, which I greatly enjoyed. Like, I thought they were funny and bad at first, but after a while, I started to actually genuinely enjoy the Chad Muska songs. Was that 4 or Underground? I think that was 4, because you were in London, I think, and you see him in the game. Anyway. Good times. So I am just free skating now. I have completed everything that I wanted to do on this game today. So I'm probably going to call it relatively soon, unless you guys have some questions you'd like me to answer. Yes, I love the Muska Beat songs. I don't know what it is. It's like, I know they're not, like, I'm sure, like, people who know music would say that it's not great, but, you know, I don't know anything. I just enjoy them. I also find it interesting that those boxes of ammo explode in this version of the game. Okay. All right, dude, you're not gonna miss much. Good night. What does steez mean? Steez means style with ease. It's just like a certain type of style. Like you can have good style and not have steez. Like if you're super fast and like, you know, rough and like loose and everything, you wouldn't call that steez even though the style is good. That's what it means. And Costin had a nickname before, which was Frostin, because he was so cool. There's a little bonus for you. Have you tried the game backyard skateboarding? You know, I froze for a little while right there. I think I tried to get a copy of that, and I couldn't get it to work. I watched videos of other people playing it, and it looks awful. It looks like the exact kind of thing I would suffer through on the channel, but no, I was not able to get a copy of that to work. Matt Hoffman 2. I think I did a BMX game in the series. I did Dave Mira, I think. Actually, no, I did a Matt Hoffman game and a Dave Mira game, I think. Frogbert, not Frostin as in short for frosting, like, you know, you spell it like Costin. I mean, come on. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like there's a whole ton of action. Did you like Tony Hawk 3? I loved Tony Hawk 3. Backyard skateboarding is bad, play it. You know what, I will put it back on my list and see if I can find it again. I think when I looked it up last time, you had to actually buy a CD and install it. Like, there was no way to download it, which may or may not be the case. I'll look into it. We need a game where we got the hookup skateboards decks because the hookup skateboards decks. I mean, whatever, man. You can mod those into session if you want. You are here to suffer for us, though, Mike says. Yes, I am. I don't intend to, and I never wanted to, but I feel like I'm doing the world some good by showing you something you may have been curious about and just taking the brunt of the damage instead. So here's what this room looks like in this game. Every version of the hangar has a slightly different thing up here. In Tony Hawk 2, there was just nothing. It's just like a path that goes to nothing. In Tony Hawk 2X, you could look at, there was something like flying around out there, I think, which is kind of interesting. Dave Mira is the only BMX game where the hero dies at the end. Okay. Oh, I want to play Razor Freestyle Scooter because it looks and feels like, what's that skateboarding game? They did a skateboarding game, and then instead of doing a sequel, they made a scooter game, Shred Session, I think. I think that's the one, yeah. But I tried to play Shred Session on a stream before, and it froze every time I beat the first level and tried to go to the next one. So that sucked, and I had to hurry up and play. I think I fired up Thrasher instead and just played that. So if you watch my Thrasher video, I might have cut that out because I don't think I ended up doing it live. But you buying it, Grind Session, that's what I mean, not Shred Session. Grind Session, yes. Will we have a Tony Hawk 6 anytime? Tony Hawk's contract with the publisher doesn't exist anymore, so he made a Tony Hawk game himself. There are rumors that there is another Tony Hawk game in the works because on the 9 Club, Lizzie Armanto, I think that's who it was, mentioned that they were working on it and she was going to be in it. But if I had to guess, I would say that's just another mobile version. So we'll see. Time will tell. Probably not going to happen, though. Are you buying it, Dragon Ball Kakarot, says Amani. No, I am not. I like Dragon Ball a lot, but I watched some gameplay of that game, and it looks so boring. I need something that's going to keep me awake after work and not just instantly put me to sleep. Do a kickflip. There you go. Do you prefer Session or Skater XL? I just made a video about that. I don't think it's live yet. Someone asked me that as a Ask Rad Rat, and I talk about it a bit. Overall, I like Session more. If you had to buy one right now, I would buy Session out of the two, but I don't think I wouldn't be surprised if Skater XL ended up being better, you know? Like, they're both in the same tier. I just think Session has a little more polish and a little more interest at the moment. Oh, so you're saying that she says that she is working with Tony again, and when people notice, they took the audio off a website and edited it out. Interesting. So I guess time will tell about that. I have a super chat from IVV who says, do you have a Discord server yet? No, I don't. Somebody a long time ago was going to make a subreddit and a Discord and all this kind of stuff, and I said, you know, go for it, but I don't know how active I'm going to be able to be on it. Please review Skateboard Party. It's garbage. Skateboard Party. What system was that on? That name sounds familiar, but I can't think of what that is. What would you say to a Tony Hawk style game but with skate controls? So you mean like huge combos and everything but skate I think the problem with that is that Skate cannot make manuals or grinding balance difficult. Because like you put in the control and then you just hold it. You know, like you put the stick in a certain spot and then there it is. So that's like they couldn't do big combos in that game because it's not hard. So to mix skate controls but make it an arcade game would be very difficult to figure out. It may be possible. I would definitely play it if it came out, but who knows. Any guesses when we'll see Session or Skater XL on Xbox One? I backed the Xbox version of Session on Kickstarter, and I get their emails, but I bought the PC version anyway. And they pushed it back quite a few times. I have no idea when it's actually coming out. Cole says, Radder, I don't even skateboard, but all your videos are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oscar says, what is your favorite era of skateboarding and why? I want to say the early 90s. I was alive, but I wasn't there skating at the time. But like, you go back and watch that stuff, and it just seems so much more fun. Which may or may not be the case, but you know, like you and your buddies could go out and skate a curb and just have a good time, and you could use that footage, and it would be fine. Now it's like, you know, you got to film for a year. Everything's got to be super serious and hardcore. You know, at the pro level, you can do whatever you want. You can go skate a curb and, you know, do all that stuff nowadays. But it was just more laid back in a certain way, but also it was a time of discovery. You know, like every new video had 20 new tricks you've never seen before in it. And that's always pretty interesting to me. Okay, what would be your ideal Tony Hawk level for the fan game? Says Texas Gamer. Man, I don't know. I think every real level, like every real place in skateboarding has been done in a Tony Hawk game already. I would want to see, like a medieval village, like everything's made out of like stone and carved, and like it's creepy and weird. I think that'd be kind of interesting. And then there's like signs, well not signs, but like carvings on the walls of like shredders from ancient times. That might be kind of interesting. I don't think they've done that before. What is your favorite skate video of all time? Before that, FDO says you could maybe use the triggers or bumpers to balance in skate controls. That could be true. Yeah, I think that might work. Favorite skate video of all time, says Alex. Probably round 3, because I bought that disc because, of course, I did. It had my boy Rodney Mullen in it. And I watched it every day before school. And I bought a few other videos around that time. A lot of the big stuff that came out I had at that time. And that was just the one I kept going back to. That was just such a great video. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to watch the screen and skate at the same time. Mike V's Skate Party. Decent for a mobile game, says Super Depressed. That's right. I did play that then. And it was okay. There's a Greg Lutzka version, I think, too. Or he's got his own game, but it's like the same controls and stuff. I think it was okay. What are your favorite non-skateboarding games? Fallout, mostly. And Fallout type games, you know, like your Skyrims and your all that type of stuff. I like a lot. I am very hard to please with games right now. It's weird. Like if it's a brand new, great looking game with all this depth and interest to it, I might play it for 5 minutes and just not care. Like it's got to have the right amount of complexity, which is not very much, and be something that I can chill and not have to think too hard. I think that's the biggest thing now. Like I work all day and I think really hard, like programming stuff. I need a game to be like, here's an obvious thing to do it, and that's it. I played Knights of the Old Republic 2 last week, and I beat the whole thing. I played it like nonstop. I loved it. It was great. Like an old style, but not too old of an RPG. Really into it. Okay, that wasn't for me. I think it's important for towns to give skate shops and parks. It's a great hobby and a way to keep people out of trouble. It's a bummer when towns don't have a place for the community. Yeah, it's tough. Like I would always want to support a local skate shop and stuff like that, if at all possible. And I would like to try to build local community if I ever had some sort of say in the matter. My local town has 4 skate parks in it. One is like an indoor, like a weird church-sponsored one, but there's 3 outdoor ones, and they're all new. So like the state gave my city some kind of grant, and they decided to use it to build 3 new skate parks, which was pretty cool. They're mostly stuff that I can't skate because it's like lots of transition, like pools and that type of stuff. But it's out there, and it's really cool that it does exist. Skyrim, Saints Row, yeah. Do you like the Resident Evil games? Yes, Resident Evil 7 I played, and I loved it. I bought 2, the new version of 2. I haven't played it yet, though. I'm really looking forward to it. Did you play the new Bethesda? Yeah. I definitely played that on the Xbox and loved it quite a bit. I wish Detroit, the industrial wasteland, were in Proving Ground. Detroit is in Grind Session. It doesn't seem anything like Detroit. I spend a lot of time in Detroit. I used to live, or I used to work downtown in Detroit, and there was like all these pipes of like steel mills and stuff. I think that's more of a Pittsburgh thing than Detroit. It should have been like a car factory, but I don't know. Weird fact about the car factories in Detroit. There is a Ford plant, and you are not allowed to park in the main parking lot if you drive a not necessarily a Ford, but it has to be from the country. Like if you drive a foreign car, if you roll up in a Japanese car or European car or whatever, you have to park down the block and like walk. It's really funny because it seems like such a petty thing to do. What was your build in KOTOR 2? I don't remember what it was called. That was the Jedi, like the non-force power lightsaber expert, I think. Sentinel, maybe? I don't know. But that's what it was. And then instead of actually manually doing my character build, I just had it, do all my skill points for me automatically because I was lazy. Detroit is in 2X. Oh yeah, there's the rooftop level, which is also funny because Detroit is very big, but it's more, it covers lots of ground. There's not a lot of like skyscrapers and high rises and stuff. So if you're gonna pick a major city to do like a rooftop skyscraper level, it should not have been Detroit. It was really a weird choice, but people who haven't ever been there just kind of picked a random name off the map. Grand Session, Detroit looked more like a rundown factory, says Lucas. Yeah, but it's all like fire in pipes and stuff. I don't know. It's a good level. I don't have a problem with it, but it didn't make me think of Detroit. Go to another level here. Rad Rat's Pro Skater. That would be cool. It would be cool. Oops. Okay, Manly Chicken, play Fallen Order. Not yet. I I want to. I buy stuff when it's old because I'm poor. Man, I don't want to play any of these levels. I guess I'll play them all. Gross. Shout out to all my skater friends, Taco. There are probably a lot of them here. Marcus Elliott, what were you doing before you got into skating? I was being a child. I started skating in 2001 at... How old was I? 12 and a half, 13, something like that, depending on what time of the year I started skating. I was really into art at the time. I still am, I just don't give myself as much time for it. I would do flip books a lot. If you follow my Instagram, I've posted some like modern flip books I've done with an app instead of paper. I would do that all the time. But it would be Star Wars stuff. So I would draw like, you know, 2 people fighting with a lightsaber in a flip book. I had comics that I did, both like humorous comic strips, and I would draw comic books as well. I had like Star Wars fan stories that I did. And I had, you know, other types of stuff me and my buddy Tony would work on. We'd come up with these stories and try to draw them out in, like, official-looking comic books. Try to scan that stuff into my computer and make it look good and everything. Yeah, that type of stuff. I would read a lot, but... Yeah, I still did all that stuff after I skated, too, but that just kind of became my main thing. Around 2001 or so. What do you think of fighting games, says Chaos? I like them, but I will never be at a professional, like, online competitive level with any kind of game because I don't have that kind of time. I hate going online with a game and getting destroyed by a 12-year-old who is on, like, summer break from school and played it nonstop. So, like, I like to play games in person with friends or online with people I know. I don't really like to do, like, the competitive scene. So I like fighting games, but I'm not that good at them. Did you hear about the, Albagusta says, did you hear about the Tony Hawk leak with Liz Armanto? Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier. We'll have to wait and see. I'm expecting it to be an app, though, like a mobile game. But I guess we'll see. If you could get any sponsor, who would it be, says Texas Gamer. I did a video about the most prestigious sponsor, and I figured it would be my boy Eric Costin Shoes in this level, which is Nike. I wouldn't necessarily want to be on their team. I would love to have a shoe sponsor, though. I do get some free stuff from people. The way that it is right now, but shoes would be really nice to get just from an expense standpoint. Like I got some trucks when so the story with Grind King, I posted, like, he sent me a care package with some new trucks and stuff, and he got the Spark trucks that actually make sparks when you do grinds on them and stuff like that. I'm not sponsored by him or anything. I inspired him to start his company again, he says, and so he's like thankful to me, and he gives me stuff when he makes it. But I talked about how I was skating on Grind Kings, and Kruk sent me a message, and they're like, hey, do you want to skate ours too? I was like, well, it wasn't meant as like a review or whatever. I feel like I could get free stuff if I wanted to. I don't like having that responsibility to like worry about how I say things, or like if I have a bad experience, if my truck breaks, can I say that because they gave it like, I don't care. I can spend $40 and buy my own trucks. I don't mind. But shoes would be great. What's it like growing up skating in the U.S.? Here north of the UK, it's always been uncool to skate, and it was never a big thing. It would be cool growing up around more skaters. When I was growing up skating, it was not, like, it was kind of cool, I guess, but like no one did it. I think there were 3 or 4 kids in my grade that skated, and we didn't hang out. They hung out. I wasn't really like outside of school friends with them. We only skated together a couple times. So it was me and my friend Tony, who lived in a different town. We didn't go to school together. Who skated together in our backyards and stuff, like there wasn't much of a scene where I was from with that at all. So why don't they remaster all the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games? Because of the licensing. They don't have Tony Hawk on board right now. So they would have to replace all these skaters with either new ones or just like characters, which I think would be fine. And all of the songs would be a problem. So if they replace the characters and the soundtracks and the brands of the decks and all that, they certainly could. That's my understanding. I haven't seen Tony Hawk's soundtrack or his contract, so I don't know what kind of limitations they have on that. But it would be cool. Star Wars had a lot of great comics, says Jan. Yeah, I was at a point as a kid where I could buy a comic every now and then, and I would basically rip them off when I made my own stuff. No skateboarding level, says Lucas, was set in Korea, despite the Daewon Song being cool in the 90s. Yeah, making a Korean level in a fan game or something would be untapped market, especially if you went like you did a North Korea level, and if you go like, you know, off stage, you get shot or something like that. It'd be kind of fun. Soli says, what are you doing in this game? I did a run through. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to career and clean up the ones I missed. I'm just kind of screwing around at this point. I beat the game as it is, but nothing really happened, and then I just kind of messed around. Chaos 988, do you have any of your own skating footage on the channel? Yes, search for Best of Rad Rats on the channel, and you will find some stuff. Grind 5 small QPs. Okay. What were your sponsors from back in the day? I had a sponsor called Struggle, which was a deck company. But is this a small QP? Do they mean short, or do they mean, I don't know. They gave me a discount, so I had like a 20% discount. I was like below flow for them. I had a wheel company sponsor, which was really interesting. So it was a guy who was not a skater, but he accidentally... Am I not grinding the right quarter pipes? What's going on here? He was not a skater, but he stumbled on this formula for something else and realized it would be perfect as a skate wheel. And so he started to make those, and they were really, really good. He sponsored me, but he did not, that company didn't stay in business. I had a clothing sponsor called Zyklon, and they sent me some shirts, and I just had to wear them in my videos. So when I made videos back in the day, okay, I'm not getting a single quarter pipe here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It says grind, it doesn't say stall. Do I have to do a stall, though? Does that count? No? What other quarter pipes are there? I'm pretty sure I grinded every quarter pipe in the level. It was Zyklon with a U. I don't know if it had any meaning. I think it was just like we made up a cool word by throwing darts at a dartboard or something like that. Small QP is the one by the E. I don't remember where the E is. That's probably helpful, but it's not helpful for me because I cannot remember where that is. So these are not a QP. Do I have to land in the quarter pipe? How did I get none of them? I've grinded every coping in the level except for the ones at the top up here, but I need 5. Scuderia, why are you playing this game? Self-harming does no good. Yeah, I know. I'm playing this game because I have upgraded my network connection. I was not able to stream before. I only had like 5 megs up. Now I have like 900 up. So I thought I would stream something. My capture card doesn't work anymore because a Windows update broke it. So I had to play something I have installed. I thought Session or Skater XL might be a little bit too much to handle for my computer to do both the game and the streaming at the same time. And this was the one leftover option. So there you go. Okay, I think I am I have broken this game or something, because I can't imagine why I haven't gotten a single quarter pipe. Unless QPs mean something else. I don't understand. I am excited to see all of the talk about the levels in the fan game right now. This is pretty cool. Let me just do a different level. We have Detroit, the Braille House. That is a good idea. Austin, Texas, North Korea, Southern Cali. Yeah, those could be cool. You have to grind into the QP. I swear I did that a couple of times. And it didn't seem to do anything. Yeah, whatever. I'm skipping it. What do you think of the Braille House? I think Braille is really cool. I would like to go there and hang out with those guys and skate in their park. I learned to kickflip in 2007 thanks to you, says Oscar. That is awesome. That was a long time ago. Grind into the ramp, grind the whole coping, dude. Yeah, okay. I probably should have done that, but I did not, because I was not having fun. So now I'm going to play the best level, and I just got to get all the cash. I realize I know you for like 10 years now. Yeah, I have been doing YouTube stuff for 15 years? Man, that's crazy. This channel, I started in 2015, I believe. But I had my old channel, and it's very, very old. And I wish I could make money off of the stuff that I used to make, but I am blocked from ad revenue on that whole channel. Okay. My Marcus says my New Year resolution is to land a kickflip. I believe in you. I think you can do it. Just my biggest tip, which I did in my old trick tip a million years ago, which I should replace. I actually filmed some kickflips to do a trick tip, and then I never got around to it. But my biggest tip for the kickflip is the biggest thing you want to be thinking about is staying on top of it. Don't worry about the flip. Like if you're landing, you're doing the full flip, but you're not landing with your feet on it, you're nowhere near it. If you're landing upside down, but your feet are on it, you're much better off. So that is my biggest kickflip tip. My kick tip. Okay. Let's see, what else? I think I gotta get up to the roofs. Oh yeah, there's the ones down there. So in the original version, if you get up close to that door, it's a bathroom and you hear someone taking a dump. Not in this one. There might have been a sound, or there might have been a time component. Like if you went straight there, you would hear it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they took out all of the interesting things. Okay. In a new skate game, Lucas says, I would definitely include Johnny Geiger. Yes, I would too. I love that guy. Let me try again. The Easter eggs were great. Like, it just showed how polished this game was. You know, that it was made with care. And they really cared about it and, like, loved it. This version, like, you can see when I grind on a rail, like right there, you appear, like, inside the coping, and then you slowly work your way up. Like, this was just crapped out as quickly as humanly possible. I did it again right there. But whatever. I could have played the original version of Tony Hawk 2 for the stream, but I've played that game so much on the channel that I thought just to at least have something a little more interesting to watch, which is me suffering and being very upset. Okay. Let's see if I can get up here, switch. Okay, let me see if I can grind that. Ooh, I did it. Okay, so the other two cache icons are over here. And up there. Come on. No, turn around. Stop. Okay, 100% goals and cash. HD is better than 5. Yes, definitely. I think 5 is technically, well, it's the same engine, I think. So it's weird that 5 is newer but also glitchier. But it is. Why does the gameplay for this game, says shouldn't be plays, feel better than THPS 5? It's made with the same developers. I know, it's just, I think they were, like, adapting that level and expanding on it, and then they just ran out of time and just said screw it and just published it out. I know if you look it up, the original version of Tony Hawk 5 that came out, like the disc had nothing on it if you bought it on disc, and if you installed it from there and tried to play it, you could just like get to the menu. Like the whole game is patched in later. Like it's a mess. Oh, I got that one. Cool. That one is tough, but my stats are pretty good by now. Have you played Backyard Skateboarding featuring Andy McDonald? I think you're mixing up two. There was he had a different game, and I have reviewed a game with Andy Mack. It was MTV Skateboarding, I think. Somebody was asking me about Backyard Skateboarding before, and I don't know of a way to play it. I'll have to look into it. Is the wide side? No, that's not in the VB transfer. The next VB transfer is by the tail slide rail, I think. Oh, he's also in Backyard Skateboarding? Well, okay. I'll check it out if I can find it. I do kind of like Andy. I think he hates me probably if he saw the video I did on him where I talk about all the times he was like super like scummy jerk. Okay. Hey Radrat, just tuning in. I hope all is well. I hope all is well for you too, Anders. My day is going all right because I'm playing some Tony Hawk. It's unfortunately this version of Tony Hawk, but could be worse. Okay. There needs to be a button where you would level out. I keep hearing the cash sound, but I swear I'm not getting anything because there is cash up here. Okay, I did get it. Marcus, that was Lance. Yes, it was also Andy Mack. I did one on him, and there's lots of stories about him that aren't great. They're not like I shot somebody in the face, but I don't think it would have been very flattering for him. Oh, the secret DVD. Let me get that one. He has stuff just like kind of embarrassing and cringy, but not like bad, you know. Bart J says, "Have you ever played Airblade?" No. That was on my list, and I have it, but I wasn't sure whether it would do well. I think I played. Was it the sequel to Airblade? There was a Dreamcast game that's like another futuristic, like hoverboard type of thing, and it was terrible, and nobody liked the video, so whatever. Nutcase 363. I would check again because I definitely reviewed both of them. Okay, man. Okay, I just need to get speed here, and I ideally special, and then I can try to get that tape or DVD. Dang it! Come on, it's so narrow. Why is it so narrow? Pure frustration. Yes, indeed. Man, a lot of people want me to play Airblade. Maybe I have to. I don't think I kept any speed on that. It's hard when your stats get high enough to get this, but you also have so much speed that it's hard to stay in the quarter pipe. Come on! Ugh. The whole intent of this run was to get that tape, and I can't even get a clean attempt in at it. Here we go. Whatever. This is Switch, which is not great. No. Nope. My friend used to be able to do it from popping off of one of those tables down there. I was never able to do that. Pop off the table to get the tape. I promise it's easier. Okay. I'll try it. I'm pretty sure it's not. So probably off of this middle one. Okay. So I'm gonna get special. I'm gonna get some speed. Unfortunately, in Switch. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Okay, I still feel like I'm going super slow. The controls feel worse in this game than in the original version. Hey, you were right. I did it. I'm gonna spend my minute to try to get some more cash. Okay. So this one was always the hardest one for me. And in this game, I remember showing this in the review of how hard it was to get this one. Yeah, because like you're nowhere close, even though I have had special and I'm not at full stats, but I'm pretty good. And like you have to somehow hit a quarter pipe for speed, but you're not in an area where there is a quarter pipe. It's really annoying. Why'd you pick a character who's a different stance? Because it's our costume, that's why. I'm gonna call it at this level. I'll do one more level, and then I think I'm gonna be done for the day. Right, who's your favorite skater? Says Marcus. Somebody asked me that earlier. I don't really have an answer. I like lots of skaters. I finished this one, I think. I never figured out what my special flip trick was for the mall. What I missed in the downhill jam? Manuals? Secret DVD. Okay, if I can get the secret DVD in this level, which is miserable, then I'm going to count that as the right time to quit. Somebody asks, can this game be bought anywhere for PC or Mac? No. This used to be on Steam, but they lost the music license, or they didn't lose it. They decided not to renew the licenses for the game, so they had to take it down from all the stores. I believe you can buy a disc version of it still if you want to, but don't. Okay, alright, so the easiest way to do this is to stop and bail on purpose so you don't lose control. Okay. Now, secret tape is over here. Oh no, I'm at the wrong spot. Okay, to get up here, to come around, I can get some speed on... Do I have to gap that? I haven't done this in a long time. Okay, alright. I'm gonna gap this. Gotta keep that speed and go this way and ollie that way. That was not hard this time. Okay. Have you tried Jet Set Radio? I have. I don't like it as much. Like, it seems like the kind of thing I would like if I took the time and really sunk it in there. But I've only played the first little bit a few times, and it just never wanted to click for me. I don't know. Have you thought about doing skateboard video game challenges for the channel, says Joshua. If you have some challenges, go to radratvideo.com, put it in the form and send me your ideas. I would consider it. I'm not amazing at games, but I am pretty good at the original Tony Hawk games, and if you have some kind of weird challenge run idea that would be fun to stream, I will read it. That could be cool. Okay, I am going to call it for today. It's about lunchtime for this guy. Actually, it was lunchtime hours ago. But, yeah, I had some fun playing this game. Thank you all for showing up. This was fun. I'm definitely going to do this more often. I'm going to probably buy a new capture card and maybe, like, hook my consoles back up and be able to play old one. Andrage says, Bam Margera Retro Rippers. That is not a terrible idea. Skate 3 playthrough. Yeah. If you have a good idea for a game, go to radratvideo.com. That form just goes to my email. Like, don't worry about filling it out as a question. Just send it in, and I will check that out. But thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys soon.